Ой-ой. Эть. Эть. Алло. Алло. Тык-тык. Тык-тык-тык-тык. Во. Вроде должно было начаться. Hello. Как слышно? Hello. Как слышно, спрашиваю. Алло. Нормальная игра, не громкая? Ну, если игра не громкая, меня нормально слышно, то можно и начинать. Или какой-то экскурс надо. Я не балда. У меня задержка. Втов. Надеюсь, я не обосрусь. Сейчас минутку еще кое-что настрою. Настройки. Я понял. Давай до 5 применить. Вот, все. Новая игра. Пустая ячейка. Бостон, 1924 год. Этот принцип ветеран Первой мировой войны пытается заглушить свой воспоминания алкогольным синдромом, но стал часто детектива, но никак не может найти дело, способное вывести его из апатии. Передор можно скорее найти нового клиента, иначе рискует потерять лицензию. Загрузочка. Пипу папа пипу пипа пипу пипу пипа пипу пипу папа. Господи, здесь не слышно, что на улице. Погрузиться в безумие. Безумие есть благо. Богам смешны попытки людей сохранить рассудок перед лицом неизбежной смерти. Говарда Филлипса Лавкрафта. О, да. Тихий, головешка. Если будет слишком темно, то могу яркость прибавить. Хи-хи-хи. Ничего нету. Ну и ладно. Ну, попытаться стоило. Попытаться стоило. Господи, ну ладно. Сюда. Надо было таблетки пить. Надо было пить таблетки. О, косаточка. Нормальное подношение, что тебе не нравится? О, косаточка. Агагарочка. Не был я избран с тобой.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
О, ну, тентаклевый мужик. Как так? О, ну. Скис. Нистая. Скорее уж оккультистная.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Лесбиянки существуют, прости господи. Записочки.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Правильно.
I used to be an avid reader.
Может, тут есть какие-то отсылочки? Было бы, но еще не сжатое. Модуль деградировал, это факт. Ой, осуждаю.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Слепень-пенились. Мне их прописали врачи, когда я вернулся с войны. Они клялись, что таблетки покончат с коншмарами. Но в последнее время их действие ослабевает. Жутки. Чё у тебя глаза на лоб полезли? Нет. Ключи. Бибикнула? Нет.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Аляска, Калифорния, Аляска, наверное. Вот бы она не была такая сжатая. А, вон. Опа, чё здесь?
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Знаешь, у меня владельца пара не понравилось, как я закрыл дело. Но если ты нарушаешь закон, сложно спорить с частным детективом, который собрал доказательства твоей вины. Факт. Hello.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Yes.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce.
Hello.
I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of
Какая
our
печаль.
documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Угу. Угу. 8 очков. Ну, медицину 1. Оккультизм 1. Психология. Нет. Явно не надо такое. Не могу. А где? Нет, удалить. Дай. Сюда. Красноречие, наверное, надо было, а не психология. Шанс мотивации человека по его принятию. Сюда. Может, медицину нафиг убрать? Расследование. Вот это полезнее будет. А нет, много требует. Очень много требует. Тоже много требует. Ну ладно. Сюда. Все? Да.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
Спасибо.
And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Туда ее.
I'm coming.
Там камень.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
А я не пил. Не пил я.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Ну ты похож.
Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I
Печально.
can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Угу.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me,
Tell me why.
if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
Ура, рассмотр
That's all you've
картины.
got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Ладно.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Транспортная этикетка. Часть текста не разобрать, но кое-что прочитать туда. Склад 36 Darkwater. Полицейский отчет. Говорится, что все члены семьи погибли. Пожар начался в столовой. Полиция считает, что был несчастный случай, но при этом в отчете упоминается, что Сара Хокинс была психически неустойчивая. Почему? Статья рассказывает о браке Сары Хокинс девичестве Уэбстер и Чарльза Хокинса, бизнесмена с острова Дарквотер. Они ведут затворническую жизнь на удаленном острове со своим сыном Сэмоном. Ладно.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Обратиться к тому человеку. Вообще говорится о психической неустойчивости. Узнать о складе 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
Нужно
I
все
guess
варианты
you're not as
пробовать.
clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Это...
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You
Ну,
must
не только
uncover
ее
it.
гибели, но этот секрет.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies.
Как же он
her family in a
дергается.
house fire. Your only clue
Не, не
is
спойлерю.
a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer, but it's not like I have a choice.
Как же меняется громкость звука. Вроде все нормально стоит. Хз.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Ну-ка.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Возможно. Не пить. Фу.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to
Осуждаю
have been shown since
китобойня.
then.
Китобойня — это плохо. Остров Дарквотер населен с 14 века, и на нем до сих пор можно найти множество следов пропавших племен, но пусть романтика этих примитивных верований не обманет вас. Не забывайте, какими жестокими были местные боги. Изображение гигантского существа все еще украшает стены давно заброшенных пещер, откуда пришел к своим почитателям это божество из моря или из безумных сновидений. Никто не знает ответа. Современные обитатели острова, сыновья и дочери гордых хитобоев, все еще помнят таинственную волнующую историю крохотного клочка суши у берегов Массачусетса. Atlas of Atlantic Islands.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to...
Наш труд для интерных молодых врачей в первом томе перечислены все болезни, известные цивилизованному миру.
Darkwater.
Ну да, плюс к медицине.
I used to be an avid reader.
Всегда...
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston.
Было.
But I've never heard of it. I should get rid of all this stuff.
Вроде все мы тут осмотрели. ТОВ. Время приключений. Блюп. Последние секунды покоя. Перевезет дело Хокинзов. Проклятую художницу обвиняют в том, что устроил пожар, который бил ее вместе со всей семьей. Единственная улика — страшная картина, которую она отправила отцу. На транспортной этикетке был указан адрес склада, расположенного в доках острова Дракуотера. Именно с этого места Пирс начал расследование. Пу-пу-пу. Пу-пу-пу. Пу-пу-пу-пу-пу-пу-пу-пу-пу. Ха-ха-ха. О. Пуджу. Ктулху, Ктулху, Ктулху.
We're almost there.
А может, Йокса тот? М-м-м. Call of Cthulhu. Cthulhu.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Звуки, какие-то звуки были, ужас. Не верю я этому.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce. Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy. So, what wind brought you?
Курение осуждаю.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you? A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
Не звуки. Не слышно, каким микрофон поправляю.
Sarah Hawkins. Nice young woman and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you. Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Сейчас, минутку. Минутку, секунду, не знаю. Сейчас, быстро. No, no. О. Ты. Сейчас кое-что сделаем. А что сделаем, я не скажу. Шок-контент. What? Так, алло. Я не ту кнопку нажал случайно, извиняюсь. Все, можно продолжать.
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much,
Алло,
we'll break everything.
алло,
Can't do
слышно?
that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know. The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Флифно, флифно. Ну ты слушай, ну ты
There's
чудно.
something coming.
Something
real bad.
coming.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
О,
Damn stupid idiots.
сами-то
Forget it.
рви
Nobody
головы.
listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
О,
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's
о,
a sign. There's something coming.
о.
Something real
Я
bad.
возмущаюсь, если что.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
А, все,
Same
они
goes for you, sir.
повторяются.
Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me. These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you?
М,
What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice.
Ну,
Now,
ладно.
please, allow me to do my job.
You can't.
Don't put that beast back in the water.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't
А,
understand.
все,
You're not
нельзя
sailors.
спросить.
Oh yeah.
What could have done so much damage?
You
Кракен.
can't understand. You're
Рахим.
not sailors. Oh yeah.
Ну и фиг с вами. Там друзья. Пойдем поговорим с ними.
You're
Он.
already in trouble.
Нельзя, видимо.
Nothing for you here either. Beat it.
Ладно, пока.
There's nothing to sort out.
Что ж. Готов.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Ладно. А здесь много сцен. Вот тварь. Туда.
Hey, be careful.
Правильно.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
Правильно.
My bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Извините.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Простите, извините.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
И
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah.
ну,
If I were you,
проболтался.
I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Ужас
Screams,
какой.
that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all.
Ох уж эти
There's the fate
скримеры.
of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Знать про Darkwater.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
Живо дергает.
I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland. For her
Кажется,
paintings.
что за меня все говорят. Можно и
Never understood
помолчать.
why. Then I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
А вот и не буду, это будет грубо.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Давай
Captain
выпивку.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Нет, выпивка. Нет. Я не хочу выпивать. Нет, я думаю, бутылку возьму.
I think we'll get along well.
Нет. Как? Оцени контрольная точка. Оцени контрольная точка. Все из-за выпивки. Все это из-за выпивки. Надо.
That'll be all for now.
Ладно. Мне не нравится то, что я выпил. Мне не нравится. Мне не нравится. Я могу, я перезагружу. У меня фобия на выпивку. Вы о чем, друзья? Не, Сюзанна, слушать. Ну, вы все это слушать, поэтому все проскипаем. Чисто для вежливости.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be...
If
I'm
and
look-
don't walk now.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
The blood is just begun.
Ну, это мы слушали.
Understand, you're not saying
Драним.
it's a sign.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Ну, это мы тоже видели.
In my bar, we don't.
Pure
Извините.
instinct.
I
I mean,
speak.
do you know what?
But
I didn't explain.
you
I'll
Я очень внимательно слушаю.
What can you tell me? Her,
What?
what? I've got what?
Any?
That'll be all.
Тьфу. Дал мне выпивку. Ужас. Позорник.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
Но мисс Бокер always free for the lady. А, для миссис Бейкер все бесплатно, как для леди. Перевожу для вас.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Ага,
Laughed.
My
Uh-huh.
God.
You said it.
ага.
The
Как мало.
miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Шанти. 21 июля 1840... 21 июня 1847 год. Чудесный дух Сцилла возвращается в форт, чтобы спасти Дорквотер от голода. Мы почти оставили надежду, команда Сциллы, или то, что от нее осталось, вернулась в порт Дорквотера во вторник вечером. Местные немедленно бросились в доки, чтобы встретить последнее китобойное судно на острове. Невероятный улов потряс людей. Китообразная, которую уже прозвали чудесным уловом, занимала всю палубу и даже списала с борта. Она была больше любого зубатого кита. Жившие моряки рассказывали... Алло, ладно, пока-пока. Удачи тебе. Эх, остаюсь один со своими мыслями. Сойду с ума. А также о ее мясе, невероятно вкусном и питательном. Несомненно, пока-пока. Несомненно, огромный кит прокормлен многочисленные жители Дарквотера и положит конец голоду, терзающему остров. Сдается склад. С июня мистер Маркс готов сдать свой склад в аренду под рыбный цех, мастерскую или хранилище. Можешь связаться с ним через любую газету или найти его в доках. Праздник Кити на мели, чтобы отметить возвращение наших кораблей китобоев, персонал Кита на мели приглашает вас на бесплатную дегустацию. Приходите с семьей и друзьями, попробуйте чудесный улов. Каждый получит подарок по бутылке ворвания. Спешите. Угу.
She will do it again, you know. The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop
Mm.
asking.
О, челик. Ой, татушки ставишь, ужас.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book after
Читаем.
all.
Либер.
Pure knowledge.
Ниже.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
Ну-ну.
may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
Да.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for
Осуждаю.
whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Да ну.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
О, вот как.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer.
Интересно, из-за кого?
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Не.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Good
So
night,
long.
твари. Ненавижу китбоев. Ладно, китобои крутые, заслуженную профессию, но китов убивать плохо, киты крутые. Поклоняюсь китам. Подсобка.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Ну и ладно. Ну и ладно. О. Hello. Не. Сюда пройти не могу. Нельзя. Друг, подойди, поболтаем.
What can I get you?
Остров Дарквотер, да? О.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or
Справедливо.
not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. They saved Darkwater from famine.
Жесть.
I read the article. Interesting.
Don't,
Случайно.
You seem to...
we all knew then.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it?
Извиняюсь, извиняюсь.
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything?
Все вроде бы спросил у него.
That'll be all for
Так. Так и так. Тики-ток. Идем дальше, да? Да. Ой, какой вежливый. О, лампа. Ничего, она тут горит. Ладно, пусть горит. Я не пристаю. Все же мне интересно. Может, можно дверь открыть? Кто знает, насколько игра продумана. Ладно. Пусть. Нет. Обойдем, осмотрим. Тут ничего нет. Тут тоже. О, hello.
fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Ого, как хорошо сохранилось. Туалет. Ладно.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Да? Да. Да. Вон она стоит. Медицина. Повышаем, повышаем.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
На этой фотографии человек, похожий на капитана Фицрой, стоит на мостике корабля. У него деревянная нога. У этого уже не деревянная.
What a macabre souvenir.
Кто хранит протез ноги в качестве сувенира? Зеленый цвет. We don't talk about bro. No. Bruno. But.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Ну да.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Капитан, на условии нашего соглашения назначены держите своих людей под контролем, не задирайте нас, мы вам не по зубам. И не утруждайте себя ответом на это сообщение. Просто заплатите курьеру, Кэт. Может, на обратной стороне есть? Чё там? Вот бы знать, как инвентарь открывать. Клавиатура. Выстрелить. Дневник. Джей. Вот он. Пирс. Навыки. Рассудок. Психологическая травма. Принимаешь участие одним из немногих сторожевых бойцов. Долго читать. Навыки. Один опыт доступен, да? Одно очко. А это. Dark Water. Места. Оккультизм. Может, тут сзади что есть? Не, все в говне. Просто все в говне. Давай
I
поболтаем.
brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Где? А.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Прочитать можно только на несколько дат. 1890, 1907 и еще несколько цифр. Прочее содержимое документа аккуратно вымарано. Интересно, кому потребовалось скрывать эту информацию? Мне. Идем. Идем. И сам закрою руку.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
Бедные крысы.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember
Конечно.
having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Ну ладно.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Зачем мне твоя нога? Ой, его нога.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale.
Косая точка.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here.
Вау.
But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha, indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Ну да. Ну да.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Кто-то какая-то.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
Вау.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that.
От кого
She
защищаться только?
terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Вернуться. Просить про
I'm
склад.
looking for warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Вау, интересно. Солгать понятия не имею.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Ну, лети.
I shall be on my way.
Бай.
Come back and see me when you've got something new.
Окей. Получено 1 очко. Не знаю даже. Блин, не знаю даже, что будет полезнее. Красноречие мы вроде очень много болтаем. Однако не часто появляются варианты ответов. Да и все равно 6 опыта до следующего уровня. Психология. Даже понимаю, человек натуры развитие навык повышает шанс понять мотивацию человека по его поведению с помощью анализа различных предметов. Тоже не сильно полезно. Это увеличит только с книгами. Сила. Успешно выбить дверь или сломать какой-то механизм, также применить насилие. Поиск. Думаю, поиск. Darkwater. Как уж он стрёмно выглядит. Будто ящерица облезла. Декларация знания. Побежали. О, почти выкинули.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Биба и Буба. Ну, к ним вернемся позже.
Where do you think you're going? Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
Откуда это вообще фраза?
Why would I tell you? You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Тварь.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Ладно. Ладно. Тьфу. Харкаюсь во всех ужас. Как так? Не. Нормально так. Рыбу не пугает. Интересно. Не могу. Ну и ладно. Ну и ладно.
Damnation. I broke it.
Вот для чего нужно качать расследование. Ладно. Писанина какая-то.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Навигатор. Ну, навигируй. Давай, мне повезет.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
На, выломать.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
It's no use. Биба и Боба подождут.
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Вау, они меня не заметили, удивительно.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I
Ладно.
don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
Справедливо.
Sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Справедливо.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he
Удобно.
only smiles with the left cheek.
Очень удобно.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her
Ну
property.
ладно.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Джентльмен. Тьфу. Какие они джентльмены.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Ладно.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's
Логично.
one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Узнать нового про остров.
That statue represents your local saint.
Ага.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Till those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Мгм.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Продуктивная работа очень.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Мгм.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Да-да,
Nothing
конечно.
at all.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Справедливо.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Интересно, где я могу его взять. О. Бывает. Чё сидите? Чё грустите? Ладно.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
О,
I mean, they're
зря.
going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Calm down. Calm. Ду-ду-ду-ду-ду. Опа. Тут меня не было. Тут меня... Ну, тут ничего интересного. Меня и там не было. Пупуру-пупуру-пупуру-пупуру. Нету ничего. Туда я не пойду, там страшно.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to
Туда.
yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
Правильно.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Угу. Правильно. Правильно говоришь.
What can I get you?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
What would you say to a deal? Your bottle for a service.
It's $5 for everyone,
Ай.
including you.
Are you sure?
Certain.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
That'll be all for now.
Эх, печаль.
I told you to beat it.
Ну не договоримся, так не договоримся. Что уж поделать. Сохраниться тут можно как-нибудь. От контрольной точки до контрольной точки.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Справедливо.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does
Минутку.
it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Ох уж эта кошка.
I shall take my leave.
Ну, опасно тут ходить, я и не пойду. Лучше уж план с друзьями своими сделаю. Бибой и Бобой.
Cops,
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Here.
Now, sit back and enjoy our performance.
Ладно.
Follow me.
Ой, осуждаю.
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think.
Пока, друг. Надеюсь, ты не помрешь. Ничего нет. Вообще ничего. Здесь есть какой-то люк, ну ладно.
Let's see.
О, вообще ничего не видно.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Ну,
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
молчу.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I
Ладно,
punish them.
будет больно.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Справедливо. Ау.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Готов. Биба и Боба зря страдали.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming.
Так, я
If
еще
I want
раз
to get into this
быстренько.
warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Please, my tongue got ahead of my senses, or something like that. Hey, tell him to calm down. It was just
Ох уж эта кошка. Так, идем дальше. Биба и Боба страдали зря. Ну, он цел более чем. Сосайн. Сосайн. Ну что ж, единственный путь.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Вообще не понял подсказку. Я не прочел подсказку.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Храповик. Опа.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Может, еще я упустил. Надо побродить. Темно, конечно. Опа.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Ну, фосил не фосил. Вроде не камень. Но судить отсюда это сложно. Не, ничего нет. Тогда...
I could use this old winch to lift.
Ну. Ну. А еще что-то надо. Видимо, не все. Видимо, не все. Почему у меня такое ощущение, если я сейчас выйду, то мне будет бобо второй раз. Ну нет. Предметы только тут.
Should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Как я открыл? Почему зажигалку раньше не мог взять? О, она затухает, когда мы бежим. Прикольно. Пытаюсь понять, как я ее открыл. Вот это да, вот эта технология. Средняя кнопка мыши.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Синджи, крактах солджа бой. Ой-ой.
Damn, I broke it.
Пу-пу-пу. Пу-пу-пу-пу. О, сейчас спустимся на бубу будет, да? Да. В этом я не сомневаюсь. А так будет? Не уверен.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around.
It's a little something.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer...
Она, видимо, что-то новое говорит. Есть человек, который вас может провести на склад. Что ж, пойдем поговорим с ней.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Ладно.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining.
Есть яйца? Что? Футанари.
Back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you. To make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed.
Ладно.
Think about it.
Бесплатно
I help you,
получается.
you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Да нет.
Do I have a choice?
Вот именно.
We always have one, detective.
Ура.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here.
О, у него корсет
I was
красивый.
given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They
Иди быстрее.
captain as they do their
Уа.
statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit.
Ня.
Nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their
Справедливо.
interests lie.
О, почти выкинули.
Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble.
Ладно. Маяк. Класс.
There's something coming, something real bad. Don't put that beast
Вот так вот.
water, you shysters. You're crazy.
It's fine. He's
Ой.
with me.
Okay.
Господи, боже мой. Не, почему он так медленно идет? Иди быстрее. Быстрее. А. Ура, мы пришли. Let me in.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ура, она исчезла.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Не, ой, как ярко. Ужас. Пу-пу-пу. Психология.
What happened here?
Удар. Видимо, был слишком уродливый, чтобы смотреть на себя.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Кто-то очень богатый.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Ну,
It smells as bad as it looks.
видимо, он ел это.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Такой, oh, Nate, you look like me.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Это либо Сара, либо Чарльз здесь были. Вот это да, вот это да. Ай, пятерка. Вау. Это да, вот это. Поиск расследования. Теперь не знаю, по-моему, расследование лучше качать, ну ладно. Давай сначала это. Склад Хокинза. Вроде все изучено, вроде все просмотрено. Такая же стрёмная лампа. Улики. Чё не могу прожать? Странно. Это все нормально. Не используются чары После смерти Чаза на недавнем, тот поселился у нас в пределах среды, не говоря уж о кровавых бинтах, вероятно, снятых с раны. И таблеток, и более утоляющих снотворных. Кроме того, обитатель, видимо, держим Сары Хокинс. У него есть несколько документов, связанных с жизнью художницы, фотографии, газетные вырезки. Но после обнаружения частично обгоревшей картины, которую констебль Брэдли уже видел в особняке Хокинга, все сомнения в связи этого здания с делом Хокинса отпали. Либо тайный поклонник, либо чертяка. Ладно. Открой дверь.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me
Oh
about the
no.
Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I
Снова
told you
я.
to stay away from this warehouse.
Ну зачем психология, да? Ладно. Чё? У меня мышка не работает. Чего? Не.
Look around you.
Ладно.
Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on.
Полицейский не тварь? Полицейский не тварь. Ну вы.
Please shut the door. And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Вот это да. Хороший полицейский.
Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you finally grown. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Why?
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
О, далековато.
You see the building?
Вижу.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Пирс смог пробраться на склад. Место, которое оказалось заброшено, скрывало несколько тайн. Тут явно кто-то недавно жил. Кроме того, обнаружена частично обгоревшая картина. Во время обсмотра Пирсоне прервал констебль Брэдли, и детектив убедил его присоединиться к расследованию. Констебль хочет вести сыщика в особняк Хокинсов. Сталкер жуткий.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Вау.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Угу.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Угу.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Угу.
Your partner Andrews warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family.
Это грустно.
So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I see
Всё
no scorched
попалось.
trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Все. Можно.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Что ж, а на этом мы закончим. Да. Весь остальные страшилки по уголке оставим на, не знаю, на послезавтра. Короче, на следующий стрим. You know. А сейчас... Где моя любимая гифочка? О, она. Ctrl-F. Так вот, друзья, смотревшим, хотя кто-то смотревший, один модератор, ну да ладно. Модератору спасибо за короткий просмотр и пребывание в большую часть. А тем, кто будет смотреть записи, что навряд ли, пожалуйста. Что ж.